Hey guys, so we are gonna be making life on Venus, but without changing its settings. So it's like a sweltering 871 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're not changing this. We're gonna move it further away from the sun. So if we put it right next to Jupiter right here, it will be pulled, but we will make Venus a moon of Jupiter. That might throw them out of their orbit, but I tried this off camera and it pretty much worked. Looks like it's orbiting in the correct direction. It was spinning clockwise earlier, but putting it on the spot just made it upside down. So I'm gonna see you later. Whoa, I'm not gonna change anything in its settings as much, but I'll see you later when I'm done. So it's at 74 degrees Fahrenheit, but it's not like orbiting up and down like I expected it to do it. It's like orbiting like underneath Jupiter. I might be hallucinating, but it's kind of getting colder. But on this planet, you wouldn't see any clouds. Stars at night because of the thick what? Oh, so on this planet, you would still not see any stars on the night side, but the temperatures will feel pretty much the same like Earth's. So I'm wondering if we can make life on a closer planet, Mercury. Well, you would get fried there if you landed there. So let's just decrease the temperature of the sun and give Mercury water. I'm gonna check if I made some mistakes. So I wanted to make life on Mercury, so I'm gonna do it. It might freeze Mars fully. I think Mars is at like a negative 100 right now because I shrink the temperature. So the temperatures on Mercury can drop to negative 290 degrees Fahrenheit, and during the day on Mercury, the temperature can rise to 430 degrees Celsius, 800 Fahrenheit. Well, that's the maximum temperature. What? Oh wait, let's check on Mercury. Well, it's still pretty hot there. I'll see you later. Okay, I did it. So, the coldest temperature on Mercury would be like how low it can drop. So that's the coldest temperature probably. Well, the poles might be a little colder, but the temperature but the highest temperature is hotter than the nice summer day. It's like a burny summer day. So this is the Terminator zone right here. So, okay, if you step right here, you see the sun set, and then it would rotate, and then you would see another sun, and you would see a sunrise, and then you see another sunset. Pretty cool. So I wouldn't want to live here because its day in this game is 48 years. Well, it's just 2 years in reality. Well, one day on Mercury is just 59 Earth days, but a year on it is 88 Earth days. So I'm gonna change the rotation period. So I did it, but it got an update and it shows city lights on the moon. Bruh, that hasn't happened yet. NASA will send humans to the moon in 2025. And if you're wondering how long, 7 years. Well, some life would handle that, or maybe not. We don't know how long a life can exist, depending how long the day is. So yeah. So this was a very short video, but my older videos were much less boring. But I don't know if I'm gonna do any more fun things. But the video I made 8 days ago was 8 days old. What? Yeah, 8 days ago, 8 days old. So I was sick on Sunday. Like the second week I had school. And then Monday I was very sick, and then Tuesday I felt a little bit better, and then Wednesday I was coughing too much. And then Thursday I felt pretty good. And today I'm feeling pretty good. So I'm gonna think if I'm gonna think of another thing to do in this video, or just end it. What? So I'm wondering if I will end the video or do something more, do another fun thing. Alright, we get to the fun thing. Is civilization. So Mercury is the closest planet to the sun, and it seems unlikely we will colonize it. It's already laggy. And we can put cooling pipes on the surface, and then it would make you more want to live there. And you can build a city there. So we're gonna do it on the poles. We're in the tornado zone right now, and it's 130 degrees Fahrenheit here. No, Celsius. So we're past the boiling point of water. So let's set up a colony here. Isn't looking at the sun from Mercury kinda cool? Well, you would go blind, but in the game it looks pretty cool. Imagine Mercury was closer to the sun than it actually is. Then that would probably look terrifying. But in Solar Smash it doesn't look that terrifying. So you can see city lights are here. We aren't gonna do the moon because there was an update at this game and it made city lights here. So it's more likely humans are gonna colonize the moon than Mercury. I think let's go to our second destination. You guessed it, it's Mars. To the people that thought I was gonna do Venus next, I'm gonna show you why I skipped Venus. Because it's hotter than Mercury. If you didn't see my other videos, then I'm gonna re-show you. Alright, let's get into it. Speaking of Venus, Venus has a thick atmosphere and clouds of sulfuric acid. And the atmosphere is carbon dioxide. Well, Mars has an atmosphere of carbon dioxide, but in the past it used to have an atmosphere of 97% oxygen. Too much oxygen. You would get a seizure from that amount of oxygen. Well, on Mars, the history of Mars, there was no resurfacing events. Well, Venus is the only planet that has been resurfaced in the past. Well, Venus had life until 700 million years ago, when something went terribly wrong. So, here's the story. So, Venus was enjoying its life in the past, and all of a sudden, lava bubbled up into the atmosphere, and lava flowed into the oceans that resurfaced 80% of the planet. Well, that's how much that's the remaining 80% that was covered was Venus's oceans. Oh, well, yeah, Venus's oceans are covered in a stagnant lid of rock. I wouldn't want to go there. It seems worse than Mercury. It's hotter, and the pressure is just too much. If Venus was like a moon of Jupiter, it would be pretty safe to live on if it was an icy world. But it was just ended up being in the habitable zone of our star, and all of a sudden, the crust bulged and then exploded. And then a runaway greenhouse effect was triggered. Anyways, what am I talking about? So Mars is one of the best solutions for future colonization. Well, what if we colonized one of Saturn's moons after that, Titan? Well, it has like lakes on it that are filled with liquid methane. I told you this last time. I said that so you can remember. Alright. What is our next destination? Mars seems like a chill place. Well, it doesn't have water, but the temperatures are like are too deadly cold, so it makes it one of the best future colonization. Well, rovers are busy finding life on Mars. Well, there was life on Mars before our planet. At that time, our planet was a red, hot, unstable piece of rock flying in space. It looked like a lava world. Very different. And Mars was just pretty similar to Earth. but Mars and Earth switched places. Mars once been habitable, Earth was uninhabitable when it was born, and now Earth is habitable, and Mars is uninhabitable. Well, yeah, it doesn't have any water on its surface, but the atmosphere is so thin that the carbon dioxide isn't enough to kill us. Well, yeah, if it was thick, it would kill us instantly, but because it's so thin, we would survive. So I choose Titan as my second, my third civilization after Mars. I think like a few people made videos about colonizing Titan, but the only person I know is the YouTuber What If, that made a video of colonizing Titan. It might become reality one day. So I think that's the end of the video, and I'm gonna end the video by a view of Saturn.